Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today I'm going to tell you about a band called Spirits Burning and their album Live at Kozfest, as you can see from the artwork there. Now, Spirits Burning is a long-standing and quite prolific music collective ensemble ongoing project fronted by a guy called Don Falcone. Before I continue, if I could ask a teeny tiny favour, and that's if you wouldn't mind please subscribing to the channel, that'd be great. There are hundreds of videos on the channel from all sorts, heavy metal, prog rock, space rock, you name it, it's there. So click the button if you wouldn't mind. Anyway, but back to Spirits Burning. Over the years, Don's co-opted hundreds of well-known musicians in the sort of like prog space rock community to join him on a revolving basis, I suppose, on a multitude of projects. I came across Spirits Burning a few years ago when I learned that they were working on albums based on Michael Moorcock's Dances at the End of Time trilogy, like An Alien Heat, Hollow Lands, The End of All Songs and whatnot, which Don had got members of Blue Oyster Cult Hawkwind involved in that, amongst others. Don contacted me recently to ask if I wouldn't mind reviewing this Spirits Burning live at Kozfest. Of course, I would like to very much, and it's the band performing live at Kozfest down in Devon, here in the UK, back in 2017, and it's a very rare live performance from Spirits Burning, as it's a studio-based affair, given the nature of the project and the number of different musicians that are involved on various albums from all over the world. Anyway, Don very kindly arranged for a review copy to be sent to me via the label. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Deco. And I have to tell you, it's top stuff. It is. The lineup includes a strong Hawkwind connection. For example, we've got Richard Chadwick drumming and Bridget Wishart on vocals. Don is present as well on all sorts of keyboards and synths and some vocals as well. And over the hour-long running time, they stormed through a strong set curated from the extensive Spirits Burning back catalogue, which is full of powerful, driving, spacey rock, which Hawkwind themselves would surely give a nod to if they heard it for themselves. And there's even a cover of Hawkwind's Images as a studio later on. But the whole thing is full of those driving, chugging, hypnotic, spacey riffs, big chords, solid rhythmic drumming, throbbing bass lines, swirling spacey keys, and synths, and the chanting vocal style as well. We've got flowing, fluid, quite scorching guitar breaks that are very, very tasty indeed. If you think something along the lines of the Dave Brock style chugging and the flowing trippiness of Steve Hillage in his gong days, that give you a flavour of what it's all about. The starting point is a three-part Spirit Suite, which this whole album is on an immediate winner from thereafter. It's a glorious 12 minutes or so of sweeping, trippy, powerful, proggy spaciness. And then it all goes together from there, and there's no let-up with how well Spirits Burning deliver the whole thing. You've got The Unknown is a really powerful 4 minutes of tour de force, which packs it all in. Just to mention a couple of others at reasonable randomness. The Hawk, that's another driving, heavy, spacey, trippy chugger. Another powerful piece, as do the instrumental duo of By Design and Snakebite Serum. The guitar breaks are glorious, and Steve Bernard really does put in a fine stint indeed. The entire performance is first rate all the way through to the closer of Stand and Deliver. I mean, if you like your Hawkwind and your Gong and similar, you'll be right at home here with this album. It really is excellent stuff. And in addition to the live stuff, that there are a couple of studio tracks as bonus content as well. If you're over here in the UK, as I am, I found it on Amazon, which I'll put a link to in the description below. If you are outside the UK, you might try from the label Deco Entertainment directly, which I'll also put a link to in the description below. And the reason I mentioned that separately is that if you're outside the UK, I looked at it if from ordering from the UK perspective, but the postage to the UK from the label was more than the CD itself. But you know, maybe you can try that, or there'll be other outlets, I'm sure, if you look around, or maybe it'll be available on digital streaming and whatnot. But I still don't understand any of that, so you'll do your own investigation if you want it in that format. But either way, it's excellent stuff. So excellent spacey proggy rock in the style of Hawkwind and Gong. So we'll leave it there. Do check it out. I like it quite a lot. Please do. Oh, and thanks to Don and the label for sending me the review copy. If you wouldn't mind doing before you go that little teeny tiny favour of subscribing to the channel. So there are hundreds of videos for you to check out, and you know, new ones coming as well. So please do subscribe before you go. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.